Hello and welcome to this programme investigating the story of how Britain's shortest serving Prime Minister Liz Truss ended up going head to head with the supermarket lettuce. No, this is not a fever dream, this is a legitimate thing that became a significant event in the final week of Liz Truss's brief time as Prime Minister. With the Conservative Party having had 5 leaders over the course of the last 6 years, the party is seemingly employing the idea of, you thought the last one was embarrassing, you should see the next one. Still, with Truss's 45-day tenure ending with a lettuce coming out on top, the former PM really raised the salad bar. Let us examine what caused this strange showdown. Concern with Liz Truss's plan for the future began with her appointments to important jobs in Cabinet, including promoting Jacob Rees-Mogg from the backbenches, tearing him away from his usual responsibility, haunting the streets of Whitehall. At the heart of Truss's Cabinet was Chancellor of the Exchequer Kwasi Kwarteng. His job soon became to ease the British cost of living crisis, foregoing the usual budget conventions of making the numbers add up in favour of £45 billion of unfunded tax cuts, aimed at those struggling most, the ultra-wealthy. After more U-turns than a baffled taxi driver, a disastrous party conference and backlash over the financial plan, Truss gave Kwarteng the sack for the terrible atrocity of doing exactly what she asked. This same day became momentous as the 14th of October 2022 saw the beginning of the Daily Star's live stream asking the question, can an iceberg lettuce outlast the tenure of Prime Minister Liz Truss? Reportedly, Truss's government caused £30 billion of the £60 billion fiscal hole the Treasury estimates, which new Chancellor Jeremy Hunt was put in charge of rescuing the country from 6 days before Truss's resignation. Hunt survived Truss's sinking ship, remaining Chancellor of the Exchequer under Rishi Sunak's government, presumably because the only other candidate for the job at this point is just Sunak's hand with a smiley face drawn on. But what of the Daily Star lettuce? Well, it was a close race, but, greying and wilted, Liz Truss finally announced her resignation on the 20th of October 2022, the lettuce emerging victorious. Down to the question on everyone's lips, what's next for the lettuce? Our reporter Mel caught up with him to find out more.
First of all, I have to ask, how do you feel about your win over former Prime Minister Liz Truss? Well, there have been some concerns from the salad community regarding your association with a fairly controversial public figure, I must say. Would you like to respond to the allegations that this whole situation was bad for salad's public image? And finally, can you tell us what's next for the lettuce? Are you pursuing any exciting projects following your newfound fame? Thank you very much for joining us. It's been fascinating to hear your perspective. I'm sure we can all agree that we're rooting for you and perhaps might be seeing you again if the time comes where you have to rid us of another Prime Minister. Back to you in the studio.
Following the lettuce's triumph, the people took to social media. The live stream of the lettuce with a picture of Liz Truss for comparison received a total of over 1.7 million viewers, showing a level of excitement for vegetables never before seen outside of an allotment. With Truss's resignation coming so close to Halloween and bonfire night, the internet was awash with festive responses to the Truss lettuce showdown. People celebrated the victor dressing as the chicest lettuce known to humankind for Halloween. On bonfire night, an effigy of Truss was burned at the traditional Lewes bonfire event, which is a fairly substantial legacy for the shortest serving Prime Minister. It was not only the general public who got in on the joke, but celebrities also got involved. At the beginning of the 2022 series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Ant and Dec made a joke about the lettuce story, proposing an experiment where they see if totally secret contestant Matt Hancock would be able to outlast a lettuce in the jungle. The internet did what it does best, create an abundance of memes. People really took the absurdity of the situation and ran with it, with the word lettuce trending on Twitter the day that Truss resigned. The Daily Star continued the spectacle, adding a celebratory bottle of alcohol and some disco lights to the live stream. All in all, a bad day for the Conservative Party's public relations, but an excellent day for that lettuce. Thank you for joining us for this breakdown of Liz Truss versus the lettuce. Let us know what you think, and until next time, Goodbye.